Let's try this again. What do you want, Davey? You got food. What do you want? What do you want, girl? All right, y'all. We are live. I don't know what happened before, but I reset the phone and they gave us that band 4 back. That band 4 wouldn't run the show, so I took it off and it made everything restart, and it was supposed to pick it back up, but the OBS didn't. I don't know why our OBS has changed. We don't have the pause feature that was allowing me to do the animations in unison. That's why you see me doing them on the screen at the same time. I don't know what's going on here, but somehow we lost our options. But that's the way it is. We create and somebody take. We create and somebody take. Y'all can see I still got my hat on, and there's a reason for that. I told y'all as soon as I came in the house, the people was gonna come, and I was setting up to go live, and I got the phone call. They were outside. You see, I ain't even took my hat off yet. I took my jacket off and sat down and was coming to go live and got the phone call. So the guys just left. They showed me how to use the matter of fact, let me grab that extra key. Where's the extra key at? This is the extra key. The other one is sitting on the scooter. So we're gonna be on the move. They said to charge it for 6 hours. It was already 3/4 of the way charged. So the battery is charging. The battery is sitting over there charging. And is it still red? Yeah, it's still red. So right now it's charging. So I got the battery sitting over there on the floor. It's like this big. So I got the battery charging, and I got the top, the seat separated. So I'm gonna have to break apart the back part and then lower the I'm gonna lower the handle, and then we're gonna carry that down the steps. We're gonna carry the back part, then we're gonna carry the seat, and then carry the battery last. Without the battery, it can't go nowhere. So I knew they was gonna come inside, but they didn't stay as long as I thought they was. So like I said, we're gonna wait till about 3 o'clock, and then we're going on the move. We're gonna wait till about 3 o'clock, and then we'll go on the move. They said let it charge for 6 hours. I was trying to get them to tell me what was the amperage of the battery. I might have to look at the manual. But it's actually 2 batteries. It's one on each side, so it's 2 different batteries. So that's good. Like I said, it only goes 8 miles. So not really happy about that. But still, it's not the one I wanted, but I'll take it. It ain't the one that they were gonna give me at first. That really would. So, like I said, we're gonna go outside and test it. It's sitting right over there. Davey, if you don't leave that seat alone, I'm gonna jack you up. Seriously. There's no reason for you to be bothering that seat. You're gonna get your cat hair on it already. You just can't let me go nowhere without your cat hair, right? Now, I put a blanket, I put a nice spread on the bed, and then I put a blanket on top of it. So Davey wouldn't feel weird about having a spread. And she had to get right up there on it and sold it, put her hair on it already. So the people came. Daggone shame. But anyway, we had the incense going. Place smells nice. We did some cleaning, so it's not that bad. So like I said, I can't wait to go. It looks just like the diagram. And it came with the different plates if I wanted to change them. But I'm going to save them in case they get damaged. But like I said, I sat in it. It's comfortable. So we're going to see. But I really ain't, being here, it ain't really much room to, go back and forward on. But I was afraid I was going to ride right down there on steps. So I was like, but it's good to know you got forward, you got backward on either side. So I'm going to have to rig up the I'm going to have to rig up the cameras. It's not as much space as I thought it would be, but I'm going to try and figure out how I'm going to rig the cameras up. Like I said, I'm probably going to have one on the tail because I'm only going to be using one hand. So, like I said, we'll have to see. So we got to ride down to the pharmacy, then we got to make our way up to the market. Baby, no. Get that box alone. No touch. No. Why you always got to touch everything? What I just tell you? So then you gonna move. And you sat there and put a stain on his. No wonder the man didn't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? You make somebody just want to bop you upside the head, but I'm gonna stay in my good mood. You're not gonna kill my good mood. I'm trying to. Not going to. I'm gonna let you do it. But at least. I know you're trying to kill my good mood and you're not gonna do it. We're not gonna let you. So since you got a phone. It seems to be frozen. I don't know why. Just turn off. There you go. Turn yourself off. I want you to turn off, sir. Turn off. Power off, yeah. Alright. Well, that's powering off. We can so is there anybody here? So now I'm sitting here because I'm ready to go. Yeah. But the battery not charged up. I'm ready to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready to go. I'm dead serious. Didn't I ask you to go sit down? What do you want, Davey? You're running my show. What do you want? That's not blocking your box. Why are you borrowing? Why are you borrowing the chair? You're not borrowing it. Huh? Oh man, that hurt my groin. That way it goes right there. Alright, let's drop it in. Alright, something ain't right. So why it ain't turning? They say you can pull it down or pull it up. Add it. Alright. Let me see that. This slide back. What is it? You can just sit in here and just be like, wee! We going down the road. Going down the road. Keep going. Keep going. Battery not plugged in. That's kind of cool. Got the stern. Yeah. I think he locked it. We got to remember to unlock it. But he locked the wheel. But yeah, this definitely feels different. It feels different. I'm sorry, y'all. Sit to the scooter. It feels different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That definitely feels different. That feels a lot different. Hello, anybody here? Are we live? Oh, that's a wrong chat. I got to put a new chat up. My bad. So it might be somebody here. We don't know. Hold on a sec. Live chat. Let me do a refresh. See that? Yeah, I'm going there tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta put this new chat up. Hold on a sec. Live chat. Pop out chat. Davey, you coming over here again? I asked you to sit down. See, I rearranged everything, and now she's not comfortable. She don't know where to go. But all her places are right there. The men came in, and she sat there and ran away. So I guess I don't have a guard cat. She sat there and ran away like a little chicken. She ran away like a little chicken. We're going to social services tomorrow. Like I said, they said to charge it 6 to 8 hours. We ain't got no daggone 6 to 8 hours. I want to go ahead and get what we need to get done, and then I'll let it charge overnight. So we got a lot to do today, and it's 2 things on the front. What are they for? What's that? Oh, they're just stickers. They're not buttons. If you want to charge it like that, okay. Charge it here. You can charge it there. Like I said, I got the battery sitting on the floor. Got this off. I'll take that off. And what's this? They saying to charge the battery for 24. We ain't got all day. It's saying to charge the batteries for Yeah, I can see no, I didn't sell a bike. The bike's sitting right there. They talking about charge this thing from 6 to 8 hours. I'm gonna let it charge to about 3. Well, it's 3/4 of the way charged. It's been charging for about 15 minutes now. I was thinking if I let it charge till like 3, and then we go on the move, and then we'll go ahead and we'll hit the pharmacy and get my pens, and then we'll double back and hit the market, and then come back and then let it go ahead and let it charge overnight. I'm still trying to figure out where am I gonna put the camera at. Still trying to figure out where am I gonna put it at. Now I can keep I can keep the 2 phones on the shoulder of the backpack. I can do that for right now. But where am I going to put the 360-degree camera at? That's my question. Where am I going to put that at? Because I don't need to wear a helmet. I'm not hard-headed, but we got things to do today. We can go ahead and get those things done. So we can let it, when the light turn green, like I said, 2 hours of charging. We're going to do what we got to do, and then we'll put it back on the charger. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to have to break it down, take it down the steps, then reassemble it. And so then when I come back, I'm not going to reassemble it. I'm just going to leave it in parts. And then when I go out tomorrow, we take it downstairs and reassemble it. And then go about our business. And then we'll let it charge all night into the wee hours. Well, that will be a problem too, because we didn't charge the bike up. So he's still talking about 2 hours. We still talking about 2 hours. But if we go do what we got to do, and then come back and put it on the charger for the rest of the day and night, by tomorrow morning, it should be good. Now, like I said, if we get down to the pharmacy and I notice that the battery is draining faster, then we'll just come back. Because I can get something from the pharmacy and just come straight back. We don't have to go to the market today, because we got to go out tomorrow. So either or. But I gotta fill that paperwork out and take it down to those services tomorrow. And then I was gonna ask them about housing, like, and then we still gonna call down housing. They 2 different departments. We're gonna call down, and if I can get both of them working on something, maybe we'll get something faster. But Sam says I'm ready to go. Well, I am ready to go, because I want to go test it and see how it runs. I mean, it's only 0.7 miles down to the pharmacy and back. So if that's the best that we can get, I mean, I'll take it. We don't necessarily have to go to the market today. We can wait till tomorrow. I can get something from the pharmacy. You know. Now, I didn't charge the bike up last night because I wasn't planning on using it. As a matter of fact, I didn't charge up the lights. I thought we were going out. So if we were going out, well, why would I charge up the lights? I'm just saying. We were going out. Why would I charge up the lights? And I got to figure out how I'm going to rig them up. I know I could put some on the front. Where am I going to put? You got them on the backpack. But where are we going to put the 360-degree camera? That's the problem. Where are we going to put that at? Now, I was thinking that I could put it behind. Oh, Lord. Did I charge that camera? Is that camera charged up? Wait a minute. Hold on. We were doing everything for, we were doing everything for different reasons here. So where could I tie camera? And this is the helmet. I'm trying to think of where I can tie. Where can I put this? This is the mount for the 360-degree camera. I'm trying to think, where can I put it? That's how to mount. I'm trying to see where I can tie this mount in. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Let me see here. This one ain't worth 2 pieces of anything. I'm trying to see what would that wouldn't help with that. I'm trying to figure out where am I gonna mount the camera. Surface. Where am I gonna mount the camera? I'm not being funny. I'm trying to figure out where can I mount the camera. It would have to go above my head though. That's the problem. I get it. Oh, wait, it slides out. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see how it looks. Y'all had to excuse me, the brain is working here. Y'all know I got that brain. Let me see something real quick. I can get I'm down. How I get it to keep moving? That's a good question. How do you keep how do you keep it moving? That's the question. How do you keep it moving? If I wanted to put it here, how can I keep it? Let's say I wanted to put it right here in the center, right above my head. And my head would still be in the way. So y'all, I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. This is how so long. That's gonna be so. How can I put how can I put the camera? I gotta sit down. That might be too wide. You want to move it. Okay. Yeah, you ain't got to tight. I can bring it up some more. Hold on. Everybody think I'm crazy. I'm over here making adjustments. I can get in there and put it back. I might have put this here, but like I say, how would I get it to stay? And it's still going. Okay, I know what to do. Nah. All right. So we gotta take all this off. I won't be stunting. I'm in a mobility scooter, man. How you gonna stunt in a mobility scooter? Seriously. Yeah, sure. How a person supposed to stunt in a mobility scooter? Now Liz is right. I could just take the bike, but it's still gonna take 2 hours for that to charge up. And I've already had the scooter charging for 48 minutes. So I've already had that charging for 48 minutes. I'm trying to take this light off. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get it to go. I tell you, when I put something on here, I put something on here. I'm telling you that right now. When I put something on here, I put something on here. That's why I say it's very seldom you see something fall off. Y'all see, I got this boy driven down here. Now, it has a light down at the bottom, just like the bike does. So, I really don't need, but you know I'm going to. I really don't need to add one. But you know I'm going to. You know it. You know it like a poet. You know it like a poet. Yeah, I got this boy on here. No doubt about that. There ain't no doubt. But there ain't no need in me looking like I'm retarded. God darn. But you say don't upset me. Why would I be upset? He said stunting. Now, if I had a Cadillac Escalade, a Beamer, or a Mercedes, then you'd be stunting. I ain't going front. If I had a daggone Honda Accord, I'd be stunting. But I gotta say, that thing is big. So I'm glad about that, sorta. But yeah, just because I'm excited, we need to we need to learn how to run it. Now, where can I tie this at? Okay, we got the light. This is our best light, and I'm trying to think of where I can tie that. Where can I tie our best light at? Um, Hold on, y'all. Let me do that real quick. There really ain't no place for it. Up on the thing, what about on the side? So on the side, like tied down. This is gonna be the one. Chances are I'm right-handed. But chances are I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna convert it lefty, so I can use either hand. But chances are I'm gonna use this hand. So I'd rather not. Oh, that's gonna bring it too close. So yeah, I'd rather. So let's see here. We're gonna bring this around. Then feel like I'm on Soul Train. Oh my God, I'm trying to get this tied. Come on, man. Bring it around again. Let's tie it down here. Tied. We're good to go. Let me get this tied. Come on. Don't start breaking apart. Ah, there you go. You had it. Couldn't let me have it. Fine. He don't quit. Right. We don't know what we're doing, but we just do it. That's real time. Yeah. A lot of people talking that. Do it. Yeah. Like the BD show. Do it. Question? We don't have no favor. Do it. Don't forget. Man, it broke. Hope it holds. Nope. Didn't hold it off. But guess what? We got something. We're gonna bring this along here. We're gonna bring that along there. Yeah. Well, this plan backfired. It backfired in a jiffy. But still, how can it still dip down? I don't understand. How can it still dip down? It looks tacky as hell. Okay, so let's take it off. Come on, take it off. There on shine. Alright, that was phase one. Phase one didn't work. Come on, girl. Phase one didn't work. What's the matter now? Come on. What have I done? That didn't work. That bomb. Okay. What about if we sit right here? We can sit in the front. Basket. I really don't want it to block the back. What about if we let it sit right here? God damn. Sit right there. Around. It's in the way. That's the problem. Come on, man. This is the reason why it's not working. Because of this. Okay. Turn that you turn on, sir. Turn that you turn on. All right, let's try it now. All right. Come on, man. All right, we got it on that. We didn't even need all that, but crack it. Here we go with the bull crack. Deal with it. Try about it. Bring that around. Angle the stuff up. That around. That around. That's it. It ain't the best, but it's on there. All right. Well, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I sat in it. Yeah, it's comfortable. I just got that light attached to the front. I got it above the basket. I really don't like it sitting there because it might get in the way of us putting food in it. But versus not having it, I'd rather have it. So I got that light on. And trust me, it wasn't easy. I'm trying to figure out where am I going to put the camera? That's going to be the problem. Where am I going to put the camera at? And how am I going to get it to stay still? Whew. That's the next problem. How am I going to set the camera up? How am I going to get it to stay still? I'm trying to think, how can I get it to stay still? Sorry. I'm a little bit winded. Y'all don't understand. That's a lot of effort. Why? And it's still not straight, but it's on there. And that's what you want. It's not straight as I want it, but it's on there. And like I say, I didn't have to add it. But that's a pretty good light. It is a pretty good light. So now I'm trying to think. I'm probably not going to use that one. How can I rig it? I'm trying to think of how I can rig. That light really looks a hot mess sitting there. I might move that another day. Yeah, I might actually take that off. Y'all see the way I got these things tied down? Why it's so hard to get them off? Okay, we got that free. Now we got to get. Oh my goodness, this is a knot right here. Glad I got fingernails. All right, we got that broke. That's pretty easy. Woo! Y'all probably think I'm crazy. Okay. Now we got the mount. We got to figure out how we're going to put this on. Perfect world. I would like for it to go right here. Perfect world. Perfect world. I would like it to go right there, but it's not going to go there. That's a perfect world scenario right there. But can we get it to lock down? That's the question. Perfect world. Can we get it locked down? That's the question. Blocking everything now. Come on, man. Where you at? All right, come on. Y'all think I'm crazy? I'm not. Watching a genius at work. It is hot. Yeah. Man. Nope. Not working. We went through all that trouble and this thing ain't working. And it's blocking the thing. I don't want that. Hmm. You know the sad part? I can sit down and do this understood. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that back support. Oh yeah, that's really good. Whee! I can actually bring it back some. Okay. We'll put it on sideways. I'll put it here. But it shouldn't be moving. How is it moving? Which one is that? Pull tight. Why are you not pulling tight, sir? So it's still loose. Why is it still loose? Go move it. It shouldn't be moving. First off, you got to pay for it. Y'all probably think I'm crazy. I'm running the show and I'm not even in front of the camera. Hey, y'all think I'm crazy. I might be crazy. I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera to sit on. That's just better to put it on the end. You didn't no help, did you? But no help. Okay. But no good. The worst thing ever. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. They say you were crying. Always out of road strife. Good. Are you mad? They said you wasn't no good. Are you mad? All right, now just put that right down there. We'll put down there. Come on, man, get in there. Can't help me out, can you? What if I bring this away? Bring this. That ain't gonna help. What if I bring this one? Bring it around again. Y'all probably think I'm crazy. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Okay. I'm trying to get this together here. They think I'm crazy, Dave. I'm supposed to be running the show. I'm sitting still putting things together. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. See, I'm determined. There ain't no quit. Brother Derrick. If I quit, it's only temporary. It's like, give me, I'm just going to take a minute and reset. We haven't given up anything. Don't quit here. You might take a step back. You might take a step back. There's a big difference taking a step back and then quitting. We don't quit here. Hey, why don't you go to sleep, man? How about that? Yeah. What, you want to go on your box? Go over on the side. What, you want to go around your back? Why don't you go around the side? Wait a minute, I'm doing something right now. What's that? That's something you can handle yourself. All right, y'all. I got it. It ain't perfect, but I got it on. It ain't perfect, y'all, but I got it on. Hey, vroom, vroom, vroom. What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? That's not blocking your way. You can get in that, buddy. You can get in that. All right, y'all. I got the mount for the 360-degree camera. I got that to mount on the tiller. Since I'm right-handed, I put it on the left-hand side because it has a forward and back switch on either side. So you hold on to it, you press the tiller on either side. So I put it on the left side. So we got our 360-degree camera mount, and I don't need to have it on my head. But I put that first light, it looked retarded. I ain't gonna lie. It looks frigging retarded. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Now the good news is we might not need it. The good news is we might not need it. I'm gonna try to put that camera up. If I can put that light up front, then we don't need it. And I put one in the back, and that's all we should need. So, man, I'm working here. Oh, shit. But I already turned it off. Doggone it. Let me wait a minute. I might have to do that. Hold on a sec. Let me see how good we are technically here. Hold on a sec. Because we connected by USB. But hold on a sec. Let me see if I can get y'all a photo for the camera. T-Mobile. All right. Where Hangouts at? She said your mother was no good. She was laying out in the hood, talking about your mother. She said your mother was no good. She laying out in the hood. Your mother, who? Your mother, who? Laying in the hood. Said she was no good. Your mother, who? Your mother, who? Laying in the hood. They said she was no good. Your mama, who? Your mama, who? Mama, who? Mama, who? JB, if you don't sit down somewhere, man, I'm tired of talking to you. Go find something to do. Why don't you go to sleep? I keep asking, you won't do it. Take your butt to sleep. You still keep going over there. I cleared that spot out. You can get in your little box. You can get in your car. You got your bed right here. You got plenty of places you can go. So what you keep coming over here for? I threw away a couple of her boxes and she's a little snooty about it. But they need to go. Oh, correct. So where's it at? Where's it at? Oh man, you want it? All right, it's in YouTube copyright. Scooty. Does somebody remember that? Scooty? All right, so let's come back. Let's go to image, browse, and we're looking for Scooty. And of course, we in screenshots. Baby, you're gonna make me have to knock you out. I know the devil ain't your daggone mind. That's why you fucking my nerves. I had no idea why you would jump on that radio like that. You go ahead and break it. I'm going, well, you too fat to be jumping on that radio like that. Who will possess you to do something so silly? Or should I say who? Nobody can't give me one reason why you would do something that stupid. This ain't no jungle gym. You in the house. Alrighty, y'all. This is the scooter. And y'all see I put the light on the front, and y'all see I got the mount right there. See it? Right there on the left handlebar. Woo! I'm tired. So I got the mount for the camera up there. I'm not happy with that light. Even though I got it tied down, I'm not happy with it. And see, I'm gonna move already. That's the one thing about me, I'm gonna move already. I don't play around. I'm already on the move. I gotta tie it down too. Is there anything I don't have tied down? There's a reason for it. Come on, man. Get over it. Alright, you're killing me. I mean, I see it. Where you want me to go? Okay. So this is the one that's broken. Wrong one off. Took off the wrong one. Okay. Whatever. Now we need this one. Alright. So we can take this off. They probably think I'm crazy. That's amazing though. Somebody sent me an email. Ugh. So I never did go live? Okay. Hold on. Come on, camera. We turned the volume down. Okay. Planned Parenthood. What commercial? All right, something wrong. I'm logged in and there ain't no chat. What the heck? Where everybody go? Oh, that must be the first one. Okay. Oh, that's the mistake. So I'll be live. All right. All right, that was the first one I was on. There y'all go. All right, now let me stop y'all. The reason why it looked like that is because I ain't want y'all to see how the apartment looked. But you know what? We gonna let it go. We gonna let it go. That's the wrong thing, Derek. Go to image. You freaking killing me. Seriously, you killing me. We're gonna stop. There's a reason. It doesn't look that bad. All right, can y'all see it better now? Y'all see the tag still on the handlebar. Now you see I got the light right there, and I got the mount for the 360-degree camera right there. Matter of fact, let me plug that up, make sure it's charged up. We gotta see how it look. And it's really irking me that it's taking that long to charge up. But what can you do? Yes, yeah, no charge. Oh Lord, still dropping. Damn, right on the lens. You know you're wrong for that. I ain't gonna say nothing. Shut up. Don't say nothing. But yeah, now the lens dirty. You don't want scratches on your lens. One thing you don't want is scratches on the lens. So you beat the lens up. I understand. So we can't have a clear picture. I know. Just gotta keep beating me up. Gotta cheat. Boom, boom. Boom. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this light off. See that light right there? I'm taking that light off. Y'all see that? I'm taking that light off. Okay. And we're gonna put on this one. And we're trying to put this one on. Oh man, I got the whole screen blocked. You can't see. Transform, touch the screen. Hello, there I am. Okay, we're trying to put this one on. Now it's gotta go this way. So as y'all can see, it's not straight. So we're trying to get it to go straight because it's gotta go around. So we're trying to see if we can turn it. Now you see, now it's straight. Now, like I said, I'm a little disappointed because it wasn't the one I wanted. I got the XL. I wanted the EXL, but so we're going to take that light off and we're going to put this one on so it don't look retarded. It already looked retarded with the mount we got on there, okay? For the 360 degree. It already looks retarded with that mount on there. Okay? But we can put this light on and it has a light. If I can get the bag to go on under the tiller, I can get the other light to go on. But this one, we can get it to go sideways. See? I think it's supposed to go like this. We can get it to go sideways. And so it can go in the front without being tied down. So let's try that. And like I say, I didn't plan on going live, but once 11 o'clock came and they didn't come and nobody was answering the phone, I got nervous and we went outside. And then I went on and went live outside. Then I came back in. I hadn't even got my coat off. And they had called because I was going to come live again. And then they left, and I came right on live. Oh, I am being thankful. I bet not they gave me the daggone cheapest heavyweight one they got. But you're right, I'm grateful. And I see it's taking forever. I'm waiting for that light to turn green. She's taking her time. So now we gotta do this part. Oh Lord, I just did all this. Oh Lord. All this off. Bada bing. Bada boom. And we still gotta put that one at the back. That's the advantage he got over me now. I'm sorry. Advantage. Like I said, none of this was planned. So, I ain't like the first thing we did, so we're gonna take this off. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, we got that one off. Let's put this one on. You can already re-aim it. So let's connect it. Okay. Alright, so we got that one on. Yay. And what we gonna do for the back? That go in? No. Okay. Okay. Oh. This one. Okay, yes and no. Not gonna be oh Lord, this is not gonna be easy. Okay. That's not gonna be easy. Okay. Oh man, I'm tired. I don't know if it's a hold. Problem. It'll go. But will it hold? Okay, let's try it again. There's some bar back here. I'm trying to get it to sit. But we're gonna let it sit on top. That way it got something to hang on to. You know the chicken? Let me get down here. I want to put it. They can't say you don't put the time in. Down here on the floor. Let their bodies hit the floor. Come on, man. I ain't got all night. Come on. Let their bodies hit the floor. Their bodies hit the floor. Come on. Get up in there. Oh, it's going to separate. You know you're wrong for that. You're killing me. Just won't go up there with you. I'm hanging on by a thread. It will not go in there. Come on, man. I ain't got all night. only one. Now we need two. Come on. That's why I said I don't trust this cookie. Why I won't stay? Admit it, man. I got your number. I'm trying to front all day, but I got your number. What you can do about it? Come on, let's go. I might have to get a piece of string and tie it in here. Come on. Come on. Just get it to go through. Come on through, man. Thank you. Now, if I can just give him a twist. All right, I think I got it on here. I don't like that how I bang down. That's not. Oh, man. That is blinded. All right. Now we got two lights right here, I think. Anyway, that's good right there. Got done. That's blinding. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we ain't even got to worry about. Actually, it could have went right there too. Could have went right there too. Man, I just thought about that. This on there, it ain't going away. All right, all right. We got our front and our back light, and we got the camera mount. We got the mount for the phone. All I can say is yay. I can get a piece of tape, I can take that together. We got a piece of tape right here. See if I can take this together here. But it ain't much. Still sticky. I don't know if it's gonna hold. That's right now. I don't think it's gonna hold. Hope it ain't gonna hold. It's gonna get right out. Hold that. Hold. Let me see. Yeah, I voted back on myself more than I should have. Let me see. Raise it up a little bit. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Only problem is I'm gonna be front and center on the camera. That's the problem. But vroom, vroom. Beep, beep. Vroom, vroom. Get the power turned over yet? Battery gauge. They got 4 bars on this thing. That thing's still charging. That battery must be warm. Why are you laying next to that battery, baby? Time to put your cat hair on the battery already. Huh? They run, run. Beep, beep, beep. Run, run. Oh, yeah. This is comfortable. like I said. I feel like. Yeah, this is comfortable. Let's see, put the stuff in the grocery, stuff in the cart. How strong is that? The battery's pretty strong. Wish it was bigger, but it's pretty strong. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Y'all don't know. But I got the two blue lights. The one that flash, they white and they flash the two reds. I got one in the front and one in the back. So we good with that. So I'm tired. Ah. Well, I'm gonna be on the curb more. I'm gonna be on the sidewalk more now. I'm gonna be on the sidewalk more now. So whew. I gotta get the scissors and cut them tags off. But man. But I like the platform. You said hope the sidewalks will have slants. You won't be able to ride into the street. Says who? Now I ain't stupid. But I'm gonna pick my street. Side streets, yeah, I ride now. But I'm not gonna ride in the major streets. I still gotta cross them. So we're not gonna have the speed. But like I said, we'll have the proper lights. That's why I'm so worried about lighting. Now the 360-degree camera is going to be compromised. It's going to be compromised. It's not going to be up above everything. So I'm actually going to be in the way of it. Just my upper torso. So when you see the red, you're going to see me in the red. You're still going to see the stuff around me, but you're going to see me in the red. Now I got it on this side, so I should only take up the right side of the screen. Y'all notice that when we do the 360, the front is the center. And then you got the right and the left sides are your rear. I'm going to take up a little bit, if not most of the right side. But the left side, you'll be able to see. So y'all will be like, man, we tired of looking at you. So that's going to be the one difference. That's really going to be the big difference here. So we need to go out and go around the block and test it. And then we need to get on the move. Like I said, what time is it now? It's 2. It's been charging since 1. And we going on 2. So the minute it turned green, we going on the move. The minute it turned green, we going on the move. Oh, the music. How y'all let me forget the music? Oh yeah, we forgot about that. The music. Where is the teller at? I can put the yeah, that's the problem. Where am I gonna put the saddlebag at? That's a problem too. Who? He declaring a state of emergency. Oh Lord. Wait a minute. I don't understand this new phone. Hold on now. Okay. There we go. All right, y'all. No name about cares. Just sent this. Copy link address. And we shouldn't get in trouble with just playing the audio.
They are all located in the triangle. We have issued some enhanced recommendations that Dr. Tilson will tell you about in the triangle area because it is an area that has these 7 positives. We expect more positives to occur throughout the state. We have particular concern about our confined communities and people, particularly those who are at high risk. And we think about our nursing homes where you have people there in high risk categories. They're also confined. So we've issued recommendations about that, and we want to work to try to make sure that the virus is not spread in those kinds of confined areas. We have concerns, obviously, about our correctional facilities and juvenile correction facilities and places where people would be confined in a way that potentially could wreak havoc if this virus infected that community. I now want to recognize our State Health Director, Dr. Elizabeth Tilson, to give us some information, and then if the mayor wants to say something that she can, and then we'll take your questions. Dr. Tilson.
Thank you, sir, very, very much. As Governor Cooper said, we do have 7 cases in the state. At this point, they are cases that we know exactly where their contact was. We were able to understand where their source of exposure was. The next step in a spread of an epidemic is what we call community spread, where you are unable to identify where that person's exposure was. We are not there yet. We have not found evidence of a community spread that we don't know where that person's source was. But as Governor Cooper said, we are concerned because we have not had the ability to test the level that we want to, and so we were preparing as if we may be having community spread. So based on that, and also based on the data that we do know of who is at high risk, not so much for getting the infection, but at high risk for having complications from the infection and really protecting our most vulnerable people, Yesterday, as part of the state of emergency, we did put out recommendations that are statewide and then enhanced recommendations for Wake County. Those statewide recommendations include recommendations for people who fall in the high-risk category. And then just again to define that, that means over 65, underlying health condition like heart disease or lung disease or diabetes, or a weakened immune system. For those high-risk people, we are consistent with the CDC guidelines that those high-risk people should avoid large gatherings, large community events and gatherings as much as possible, and should avoid cruise travel and non-essential air travel. In addition, as Governor Cooper said, we're worried about people in congregate living facilities, thinking about long-term care, thinking about skilled nursing facilities. And so that we are recommending that any facilities that do serve as residential establishments for high-risk persons should limit visitors and restrict any visitors who have respiratory symptoms or any potential exposure to COVID-19. For mass gatherings, what we are recommending is that event organizers urge people who are sick to not attend their event, to encourage those who are at high risk to not attend their event. We're also asking our event planners to adopt lenient refund policies for people who have not come to their event based on those recommendations. We're asking our event planners to find ways as possible to keep people as physically apart as possible. What we know is this is spread through what we call respiratory droplets. People within 3 to 6 feet are respiratory droplets, so as much as we can keep people apart more than 6 feet as possible. To encourage attendees to wash their hands frequently and have available hand sanitizer, and to be sure that they're cleaning surfaces with approved EPA cleaners. We're issuing guidance for travelers, following the CDC guidance and state department guidance for not traveling to high-risk countries, and then travelers who are returning from high-risk countries to be self-monitoring for 14 days, and they're reporting any symptoms to their local health department or to their healthcare provider. Those are our statewide recommendations, and then our enhanced recommendations that we've been shared with the Triangle area is thinking through workplace settings that we're recommending that employers or employees use teleworking technologies to the greatest extent possible, to urge employees to stay home if they are sick, and to be sure they have the most flexible sick leave policies to really allow their employees to not come to work when they're sick, and to consider staggering start and end times so that they don't have everybody at work at the same time. And then in addition, our enhanced recommendations around mass gatherings for our affected region is that if there is a mass gathering that is primarily targeted for a high-risk population, so it's a mass gathering that by design will have people primarily of older age, or that may be a mass gathering of people that have underlying health conditions, to consider canceling that event when the target population is at high risk. Those are the recommendations that came out yesterday. As Governor Cooper said, this is a rapidly evolving situation, constantly looking at that, and we will be making other recommendations that we see as appropriate. Thank you.
In our community, we are going to do what we do best, work together with our private sector, both the city and the county, and the governor's office. This opportunity for us today to be assured that we have the guidelines and the consistent information to share with our community and our city is very, very important. And I want to thank Governor Cooper and Dr. Tilson for being here today in this time and helping us understand how we go forward. We will continue to have regular daily meetings around how this impacts the people that live inside our Mecklenburg County. And we'll do that with our county health officials as well as our healthcare systems. So we're fortunate to know that we can work together to make this happen. So thank you, Governor Cooper, for making it possible to share this information with our community consistently.
One thing I wanted to remind people that to get up-to-date information on our recommendations and what's happening with this virus, go to ncdhhs.gov. It stands for North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, ncdhhs.gov/coronavirus. We're trying to keep that up to date with all of the information that people might need to know if they have questions. There's also a number for people to call if they have questions, and we're encouraging people to contact their local health department if they have specific questions. We'll now open it up for questions. Yes. So we don't know exactly because LabCorp is accepting tests from medical providers out there. LabCorp is only required to let us know when they have a positive. So we're not sure. We're going to work it out where we can know from LabCorp and others who are doing the test what that number is, because it's going to help us figure out the denominator and what kind of percentages that we have. So we are doing tests in the lab, and that number, Betsy, you might be able to address this question, but we know that we're going to be getting that information soon.
Yeah, I don't have the specific county of residents of all of our tests. Again, of the 7 that have been positive, we know those are Wake County and 1 in Chatham County. There are no known positives in Mecklenburg County at this time.
We are hearing reports that the original is treating coronavirus patients are not including numbers. Is there anything?
I'm sorry now?
We're hearing reports that there are coronavirus patients that do regional is treating that were not in the state numbers. Is that true at all?
That is not true that we know of. And remember, there are other seasonal coronaviruses that are not COVID-19. So that could come from that, because some of those have been around for a long time. But they're required to report to our state health director or our Department of Health and Human Services when there is a positive. So I would say, things are happening as we speak, but I'm not aware that that's the case and would not think that would be the case.
How many tests are available right now in North Carolina?
Betsy, is that you?
Yeah, so really the question is, how many people can we test? Because there's a difference between how many test kits with the reagents. So the question that you really want to know is, I think, of how many people can we test right now at this. Now, again, LabCorp has more capacity, and I don't know the exact number of LabCorp's capacity. For the state lab, right now we have the capacity to test 250 people.
Are people who meet the criteria for testing turned away because there's a lack of it?
Because that we had a lack of testing and unsure of how many tests were going to come in, we did have a more stringent criteria that really was identifying our most high-risk people. As of last night, we expanded that testing criteria to allow more people into the funnel.
So how many people can turn away?
People who were not meeting the more stringent testing criteria in the beginning, we were not approving testing. We are opening up that floodgate to allow more people in. However, we'll be limited with the number of tests we can actually run, but we're going to be approving testing of more people as of last night.
Have you received any tests from the federal government?
There's a different components of the test kits. Specifically, the piece that we are missing is what's called, so we've received the test kits. We're missing what's called the extraction agent. It is specifically the part of the process that allows us to take the genetic material out of the virus in order to run. We have sufficient supplies for that to be able to test about 250 people. We have not gotten more of that reagent from the federal government to do.
So yesterday, I know Governor Cooper said that there were enough tests to test 300 people. Now it's 250. That means 50 people were tested between yesterday and today.
So let me just take a step that when we get to the specific, the numbers are changing. No, it's fine. The numbers are changing so many hour by hour, which is and so some of that is we are doing some validation testing for LabCorp. We also have to be mindful of retesting the people who've already been positive, which is why right now we feel comfortable that we could have the capacity to test 250 new people because we have there's other things we need to do with our testing.
Can I get an estimate of when you'll be able to test who you need to test? I mean, is there any estimate anybody's telling me, okay, by next Tuesday, we're gonna be able to test anybody that walks into a doc's office in this state that thinks they've got this?
So that is our biggest challenge right now, is the challenge of exactly when we'll be able to test everybody that needs to be tested. That's exactly our biggest challenge right now.
Isn't that a little frustrating for the doctors?
Here, let me talk about it. This extraction agent to test one way for COVID-19 was something that our lab had depended on, and we had been promised from the CDC that we would get this. It hasn't happened nationwide, so every single state is going through this right now because there is a shortage of this extraction agent. However, there are other ways to try to test for COVID-19, and LabCorp has a way that doesn't require this particular extraction agent. They are ramping up their capacity and are taking tests from all over the state and taking samples from all over the state and doing tests. There's also a lot going on right now to try to think of other ways, because once you have this kind of test, LabCorp is likely to run into its own supply chain issues because of the vast number of tests that would be needed. So I know at UNC and Duke, they're working on different ways to test. We had one that we were working on our state lab. That has been the primary objective of our mission right now, is to find ways to test so that we can test more people. We've gone ahead and opened up the criteria because we think it is important to get people tested. And now the scramble is to make sure that we can get people tested. For example, there's some things going on in Washington where some people have discovered. We've contacted them. All across the country, we're all working with each other because we didn't get this extraction agent from the CDC. We're working on different ways to make sure we're testing, and that is a primary objective, because we have to know what we are dealing with. And in order to be able to know what we're dealing with, we have to test people for this virus. So that is going to continue to be a primary objective.
Just
Yes.
on the left, you don't know how many.
Hold on, let me have
So what is the criteria that you use right now to see people are left?
Dr. Tilson.
Hey, Hannah. Hannah's mother and I are in a book club. So, right now, as of last night, and this is online, so you can go and look through our website, it is fever or symptoms of a lower respiratory illness. That means cough, short of breath, and then with a contact with someone who is known positive. In addition, fever and symptoms of lower respiratory infection and negative for the flu, and no other likely diagnoses.
And just to follow up, you don't know how many additional people can be tested because LabCorp have now had this. So the 250 number is the test from the CDC.
Through our state lab, yes.
Through the state lab.
Yes.
But you don't know how many additional LabCorp has been able to test.
Not today.
At this point, we don't. We will be knowing that.
Is it fair to say that they are testing people now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. And they've gotten a lot of negatives, but we don't know for sure how many they have. They are required to notify us when they get a negative, when they get a positive. But we want to get all of the data from them, and I think that they will be willing to do that. They're just going, they're going really strong right now. And also, we are trying to find different ways to get the extraction agent that we need from other sources to be able to continue testing in the state lab with the tests that we had to start with. So we're using
Without going to the CDC.
That's correct. We've already tried to get it from the CDC supplier. We ordered some. We thought it was coming. It didn't come. So now we're working to see if other people have that extraction agent. It's an all hands on deck, and I am determined that they've heard me time and again about how we've got to make sure we get people tested. That's a primary objective.
This is also for Mayor Lyons. Any idea what the financial impact of this will be on state resources? Specifically, I'm thinking public transportation.
we don't know at this point what the financial impact is. I know that the result of this virus, there will be inconvenience, there will be loss of income, there will be disappointment, but we've got to make sure that we protect the health and safety of North Carolinians, and that has to be our primary objective. One thing I do want to make sure is that cost is not a barrier for someone to get tested. And we already have some of our insurers, like Blue Cross, who are waiving copays. We know that there's some federal money that's going to be coming down. We're probably going to make some presentation to the state legislature once we know what's coming from the feds. But we want everybody that would meet the criteria for testing to be able to get it, and that cost should not be a barrier for that. And my executive order encourages that to occur. Mayor Lyles, if you want to answer that.
The governor said it well. We are looking at how do we make sure that people are able to be tested, that we have treatment. We will have costs, and we will deal with the costs after we deal with how that we can protect our public.
I'm sorry, y'all, we have time for 2 minutes.
Governor,
Yes, sir.
Bringing me the obvious event that's going on this week at the agency. We're holding here, but have you reconsidered the item we just doing on FD3?
Right.
Any rethinking about that event?
We are constantly evaluating data and are in constant contact with health experts. We have put forward our recommendations that we recommend to people in this high-risk group that they do not go to mass gatherings like the ACC tournament. But our thought process is continuing to evolve as we talk to health experts in consultation with everyone. So at this point, there is no change in that.
And Mayor, as far as any events in Charlotte, there's one kids in one eye, all our control, pretty big deal, I know that, probably. Any thought on any events here?
What we understand is that there are guidelines that have been talked about in terms of the crowds, what size, making sure there's distance. All of those things are under consideration, but there has been no guidance to say that we should not have gatherings. I think the guidance is trying to address the proactive part of it, looking at the vulnerable populations, looking at making sure that people understand simple hand washing, the idea that you can have space between each other. So what we're trying to do is talk about what we should be doing, and we'll continue to assess every day what we're trying to do here in Mecklenburg County.
And this is our final positive.
Let me say one thing. There are also a lot of recommendations that go to these arenas, and we've worked with Commissioner Swafford and others to make sure they're following those recommendations. So, Dr. Tilson?
Sure. This is where the strength of our local public health department comes into play. So if we know of a positive anywhere in the state, we immediately contact our local health department. The local health department then contacts that person, understands where that person was, thinking about what we call contact tracing, understand what was the risk of the person in contact with that person, following up and monitoring with those people. And when we talk about risk, let's just take it for a second and say what we define as risk is that people, if somebody is a known positive, the highest risk is people who are in that same household as that person. Second tier of risk we consider moderate risk is that because of the way this virus is spread, it's respiratory droplets, that if you are within 6 feet of someone who is symptomatic, who is coughing for longer than 10 minutes, we consider that moderate risk. If you are in the same room, but farther than 6 feet from somebody, we consider that low risk. And then if you're just walking by somebody in a crowded space, considered as pretty negligible risk. That is on our website, on our CDC website. So what the health department does, it goes and tries to identify everybody who was in that high risk and everybody who was in that moderate risk, and then make sure they do monitoring with those people, with contact tracing.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
That was Governor Roy Cooper holding a press conference here in Mecklenburg County talking about the coronavirus and what the state is doing to prepare, and what they've already done to prepare in case we indeed get more cases here, not only in North Carolina, but if we get any cases here in Mecklenburg County. But right now, no known cases here in Mecklenburg County. We'll have a complete wrap-up of the press conference and more information. We've got reporters at that press conference. We'll see you with more information on the news at 4 o'clock. Coming up in just under an hour now.
That's true, Your Honor. So on there you will see it is labeled.
Alrighty. Oh, it stopped. So let me back out. Close that. Alright. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. That was North Carolina. That corona. I don't know why I keep saying coronavirus. Let's just call it corona, like the beer. The coronavirus -19. They have declared a state of emergency in North Carolina. I was watching a show yesterday, and the guy was talking about that they making it up. Don't pay it no mind. That's going to be one of the people that's going to spread it around. Dead serious. If you can get some hand sanitizer and you got to go someplace, every time you touch something, wash your hands. Try not, oh Lord, the seat took me down. Try not to, if you must touch a wall, an elevator button, make sure you use hand sanitizer. If you're in the hospital, it's hand sanitizer on every floor and every hallway. Don't just walk by, stop it, take a little bit, and put it to work. Try not to touch your nose. Try not to put your hand in your mouth. When you breathe, make sure there ain't nobody around you facing you. These are little tips that you can do to help prevent. If you go and you sit in a chair, like in the doctor's office or somewhere, when you get up, take a little bit of hand sanitizer and wipe your butt off. Okay? So you don't bring that. Because even if you don't touch it and touch your mouth, you might bump into somebody, or you might go sit somewhere else and you might transmit it. And then some kid come by, they can't keep the hands out their mouths, can't keep the hands out their nose. They gonna come by and touch the same seat. So these are things that y'all can do to avoid the risk. But that's a big state. NFC says people are going into public places, opening sanitizers on the wall and stealing it. That's ridiculous. Sanitizer ain't that expensive, you gotta steal it. It ain't that expensive, you gotta steal it. Now, that's getting crazy. I'm telling y'all, that's getting crazy. This is the spare key for the scooter. It's too big to put in the wallet. Naya says, why stay away from North Carolina? Well, because they declared a state of emergency. I know it's all over the world. When somebody says state of emergency, oh yeah, toilet paper too. If you use toilet paper, What you want to do is, if you got to take a dump, which I advise you not to in a public place, but if you do, I would say take off a couple sheets, throw it in the trash can, go wash your hands, then come back and use it. That's something, that's small. Sanitizer ain't that expensive. You got to steal it. I can't get nobody a pass on that one. Yeah. That daggone shame. That's ridiculous. To think that we sunk that low. But don't they realize that they taking the access away from people who normally would use those devices? And so those people, since they can't sanitize their hands, could actually be spreading the disease further. People don't think. Well, people think about themselves. They don't think. You know? Whew. Whew. Naya said California declared first. They said New York is quarantined. Well, New York is only 4 hours away. And North Carolina is about 10 hours away, if that. I don't know. Starting to get a little winded. I gotta start. I'm looking at the brackets. The brackets look the same. I think I can take that basket off and put that basket on. And I can get more. That basket is bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. Oh, man. I was sitting here yawning. I got places to go. I got to go down to that pharmacy and get my daggone what you call them pens. They supposed to give me 6. At least 5. They gave me 2. We paid full price. No, I want my pen. So we gotta go to the pharmacy. That ain't do we want to, we got to go. Now, like I said, if we burn up a lot of battery, we're not going that far though, but if we burn up a lot of battery, then we'll just come back. I'll just get something to eat from the pharmacy, or I can go into the Family Dollar and get something to eat. I need to put that basket on. That is going to be a headache. I already said. But see, the basket attaches in 2 ways. It has 2 hooks. And you can hook it on to the handlebar and then tie it and then screw it in. Or it got the 2 hooks on the inside, and that's what the scooter has. It has 2 hooks. And you can put it on the hook. So we got 2 ways to secure it. And it's bigger than the one that came. It'll hold a lot more. And it folds up when not being used. Like I said, airlines are closing, planes are being grounded. Yeah, as much as I'm sitting here yawning, I need to go ahead and fix that. Shucks. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me play the music for y'all.
I was living in the clouds, yeah. Locked in a million explosions. Put it up to the picture. The one where you and I were perfect. Back in time, was a time lapse. Play the story where we'd end up. Would you pause it for a second before this thing was over? Before this thing is when the light fades into darkness, and your fears don't turn to regrets, then you stand up without falling. I do you see it as a blessing? As I'm falling through the water, let the ocean be my witness. I believe that this has changed me. I pray it as I'm sinking. This time.
Hey, y'all. Check it out, y'all. No copay. Y'all see that? It costs so no tax and no copay. So the Medicaid paid. It was a copay of $131, and it paid. So I got no copay.
Already on the countdown, I'ma say it right. Get the backlash written on me. Go running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. Yeah, come and get it, pocket ticking for my riches now. Yeah, boy, Commas in my kitchen now. Yeah, right. Colorado ain't my region now. But now I'm headed out there anyhow. Set it up like I'm heading up for the bigger now. Shoot it up like I'm heading up for the pictures now. How many people could do it the way I did it now? I really mean it, I feel like the only one around. Whoa, while I'm at it, I ain't kidding, I won't have it. Try and wait for me to slip, I ain't no baby. I'll be center in the ring, I'm Joey Sackett. And when you see me, I just came out with the hat trick. Oh God, don't be stressing with the magic. Acting apples, you ain't never seen no rabbits. All them buttons, they be helping me imagine. I would tell them that the man has got the backlash. On me, call rubbing on my glass bowl. I've been falling. 3 more ladies in the coming now. I'm already out. Already on the countdown. I'ma say it right. Get the backlash written on me. Cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now. I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down. I don't wanna know it. I got the backlash written on me. Card rubbing on my glass bowl. I've been falling. 3 more ladies in the coming now. I'm already out. Already on the countdown. I'ma say it right. Get the backlash written on me. Cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now. I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down. I don't wanna know it. I got the Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. Countdown, levitate, going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate, on time, never late. I grind, celebrate, no pump fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day, champagne, Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now stepping up tall. Like straight out the sandlot, now flying on the globe. I work hard, I show love, that calm, steady grind. Got this far, I go hard, let God take control. I was starting skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I know me, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I know me, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. Smile good, skin clear. This here my year. Hey, look up here. This here my tier. Same fit 4 days. I grind 4 ways. I play no games. All me, no blame. On the way, my own way. Can't stop my shine. In the lane, my own lane. Can't stop my grind. 40 yard in a V12 and like 1.5. At 19, I click 19 in a month, no lie. Oh God. I was starting skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure for heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no.
That's not going on. feeling kind of lazy, feeling kind of strange. I hope nobody else is feeling this pain. Don't know what they're feeling. Always the odd man out.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. All I keep the healing, it gets colder. You know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing apart. They just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep
Alright, so we got a ring in there. Now we gotta get this one off.
so hard to please.
That's it. My first ethic is just right. Never
Feels like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. All I keep the healing, it gets colder. You know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing apart. They just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter.
Wraps it up.
Think about the stuff we play, how I do that inside. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play, how I do that inside. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh.
Now,
Think about the stuff we play, how
it break down. It break down in different parts. Now, this is the old one. We just took it off the bike. This is the one it came with. See how small it is? Now, we're gonna release this. Now look, that fits inside of that. That's all you got to say. Look at all that room. Hey, hold on. Look at that. That fits inside of it. Now, see how that got the two things at the back right there? This, you can put it on by the handles. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close that because we're not gonna need it. We got the same hooks right there. See them? Now it looks bigger on over there, but wait a minute, it might not be big enough. Hold on.
When the light fades into darkness, and your fears don't turn to regret, do you stand up without falling? Or do you see it as a blessing? As I'm falling through the water, let the ocean be my witness. I believe that this has changed me. I pray that I'm sinking. on me. Cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now. I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down. I don't wanna know it. Yeah, come and get it. Pocket ticking for my riches now. Yeah, boy. Come and see my picture now. Yeah, right. Colorado ain't my region now.
Somebody messed that shit
anyhow. Set it up like I'm
really wanna get it now.
Shoot it up like I'm
really wanna get it down.
How many people could do
Nobody
it
wanna
and
get
make
it down.
I really mean it.
When they hit it, only come around.
Whoa, right on that, I ain't thinking I won't have it. Trying to wait for me to slip, I ain't gon' have it. I'm just centering the ring, I'm doing something. And when you see me, I just came out with the hat trick. Oh, got a homie stressing with the magic. Acting apples, you ain't never seen no rabbits. All the brothers, they be helping me imagine. I was telling that the words got the backlash written on me. All I thought that in my fast forward, I've been falling. But it isn't coming now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma say it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. I got the backlash written on me. Cars rocking on my fast forward, I've been falling. But it isn't coming now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma say it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.
I got it on it. Hey, you got it on it. I can get this shit right there. You just want to chill. We thought to work it out. I opened the wrong thing up. We need to open this up. Damn, I didn't want to break it. Alright, what about now? Does it fit on here now? Yep, I got it fit. Okay. Now.
Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 5 0 degrees, oh no. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D,
I'm
oh
still
no.
in it. I ain't
Pressure,
coming
put heat, oh no. Put that 5 0
I'm ready to start. When the shit up again.
Going up, elevate, watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate, no pump fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day, scoring champagne, Perrier. Pockets 9-3, big in the box, now stepping on tone, like straight out the cell, like not playing on the floor. I work hard, I show love, that come steady, got this far, I go hard, that God take control. I was starting skinny, on my way up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 5 0 degrees, oh no. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 5 0 degrees, oh no. Smell good, skin clear. This here my year. Hey, look up here. This here my tier. Same fit 4 days. I grind 4 ways. I play no games. All me, no blame. On the way, my own way. Can't stop my shine. In the lane, my own lane. Can't stop my grind. 40 yard in the V12 and like 1.5. At 19, I clip 19 in a month, no lie. Oh God. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later.
Alright, so I need to do more songs.
Shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go big, go deep, I-O-D, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 5 0 degrees, oh no.
Alright, y'all, hold on a sec.
Go beast, oh no.
Let me play this song for y'all.
Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that
I'm out of breath, y'all. Hold on. I ain't gonna try in front. I'm out of breath here. I ain't gonna try in front. Woo! What am I doing? Putting the basket. The basket that came from them is small. The one we had on the other bike, that basket fit inside of it, and it's foldable. So I thought the clips was even, but they not. But they got a clip at the bottom. So I made an opening in the steel because it's two clips that you can clip on to go this way, and then it's one down on the stem. So I put a hole in the bottom of the basket, and I widened the bars, stuck it down in the stem. So that's your support. Now we need to tie it so that it stays straight. Now I could have hung it from the bars, but then it would look retarded. So, whew, I'm tired. I ain't gonna try it, but I'm tired. So, I had got a piece of wire, but it's not long enough. So now I got to get another piece. But right now, if I was able to tie it, I'd be good. But it's not. I can do better. So we're going to retie it. So now I can fold it. I'm tired. I ain't gonna sit here for right, y'all. I'm working here. I challenge y'all to take some metal and try to make some holes in steel. Woo. Now, like I said, the fact that it can be folded up, that's what makes it worth it. The fact that it can be folded up, that makes it worth it. The fact that you can fold it up and only have it out when you need it, rather than ride around looking like an old lady with a little basket in the front. We can fold it up, and then when we need it, we release it. And the thing, I was going to put that on the back. Because to be honest with you, I could have. I could have actually, because it's a steel bar, and they got a knob, right? I could have opened up the basket at the bottom, stuck it over the knob, right? And then tied it down, and it wouldn't have went nowhere. As y'all can see, I make stuff happen. It ain't what you got, it's how you work it, baby. And I works it. It ain't what you got, it's how you work it. Now, I'm taking a break right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run, like I said, I had run a wire, and I'm going to run, I got to find a longer one. I'm going to run the wire through there. It's just not long enough, but it was doing the job, it just wasn't long enough. I'm going to take the pliers, because that hook, I'm going to bring it in to it touch each other, and that's going to take care of that. Because I really wish I could take that off, but I don't know how. I don't see a screw for it. Because I really like to just take that off. Woo. Now I got it tied, but it's not long enough, so I gotta use something else. I'm not happy about that, but we're gonna make it work. I'm trying to use black. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to use black so that it stick with the decor. Because we black and red. Now they gave us some blue plates, so I can switch the plates out and make them blue, but it's red right now. And the reason why I'm leaving it red is because Crips dominate the East Coast. So why put blue on there when blue only dominate the West Coast? So you never know when you're going through gang territory. You never know when you're going through that gang territory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be cool. Like I said, I haven't finished yet, and we still gotta figure out where we're gonna put the Bluetooth speaker at. We still gotta figure out where we're gonna put the Bluetooth speaker at. Woo! I'm tired. Let me get y'all some more music here. Cause if I hear that I ain't gonna tell me how to rap. Choo choo. He said choo choo.
I'm waiting for it all to come true. I'm longing to hear you say,
go away. You long to hear you say, go away.
You know that I'm eyes. I wanna be the one that you trust, 'cause you have stolen my heart away.
Yeah, go away. Am I asking too much?
I'm writing Christmas postcards about a fool. Seven degrees in the shade and the breeze is cool. Yeah. Even though we don't get snow, I still think it's the place to go. Where the weather outside doesn't get frightful, it just stays warm and delightful. That's Christmas time Don't you know I'm loving it?
Alrighty, y'all. Woo! Oh yeah. All right.
Can't you see they're pumping out snowflakes down at the road?
All right, y'all. Look, y'all.
That's your thing.
Y'all think I'm playing around here?
It's Christmas time in
Woo.
If you go cruising downtown,
I'm out of breath.
riding them lights. At the Staples Center is the pretty side. Now who said Christmas must be wild? I don't think
Woo.
Frosty
I'm tired, y'all.
got that right. Weather outside doesn't get frightful. It just stays warm and delightful. It's Christmas time in LA. Don't you know I'm loving it? Christmas time in LA.
She said, "Go away. It's Christmas time in LA."
Pumping out snowflakes down at the road. If that's your thing, it's Christmas.
Which one is which?
Christmas time in
No, that's not it. You know that's not it. There it is. That's it. Alrighty, y'all. See, I had the basket. Y'all see that? Woo! I'm sitting there sweating. All right. Now, I got the basket off the old bike, and I put it on the scooter. Now, if y'all notice, see how it's folded up? It folds up. So rather than have that thing sticking out, so now we got it. We got the basket on. Now we can get more stuff in that basket. And it's see-through. We ain't got to worry about security trying to see if we got anything in there. They can just look, right? Now, if I want to open it up, wait a minute, I'm gonna take a picture of it open. All right, y'all, hold on a second. Now, let me take a picture. That's a picture of me just adding the basket on. This is a picture of it open. Now, go to Hangouts and okay. All right. All right, y'all. Here I go. Let me go ahead and get it. So where's the one we just took at? Where's the one we just took at? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. Save image. Let's call it zero, zero, zero. Should be easy to find. 000. Hit it again. YouTube copyright. Where's 000? It should be the first thing you see. I typed in 000. No, that's not it. That's the old bike. I know that. All right, I know I'm crazy. I typed in 000, so why wouldn't it come up first? I typed in 000. Why wouldn't it show up? No, I'm crazy. Go to downloads. Go to YouTube copyright. There it is. All right, now y'all see it with the basket open? Now y'all see it with the basket open? Woo! And y'all see the light there. The mount that's up on the handlebar, that's gonna be the Bluetooth speaker. And speaking of that, I gotta get the mount off the bike so I can put it on the I gotta get the mount off so I can put it on. Now, the lever is to the left, so we want it toward the right. Because you're gonna hold on. So we can put it along the right. Woo. Damn. That me? So now we can carry more stuff. Now I can get packs of chicken in there and we'll put it in sideways. And I still got the backpack. I might get like 4 or 5 packs of chicken. Woo! No, I'm just saying, I got the basket there, and now it folds up. So I won't have that thing sticking out and you know, making me look like Granny May. Granny May out for some light shopping. Won't look like Granny May on the town. But like I said, there's the mount right there for the 360-degree camera. So one lens is going to face forward, and that's going to be in the middle, and that's fine. But the other lens is going to face backwards, and it's going to have me in half the shot to the right. So we're going to have to get used to that. So that's not even on the ground. We're going to have to get used to that. Ain't no need moaning and grounding. Definitely going to have to get used to that. I think I can get the power bank. I think it got a slant to it. Pretty enough. Wait a minute. How you doing? Perfect. Okay. Okay, it's actually fighting with that. Okay, it's actually fighting with that. So y'all gonna have to work that out. My name is Emmett, and I ain't in it. Okay. So the clip that's holding it is actually fighting with it, but that's okay. As long as it don't come loose, I'm good. All right. So, like I said, it got a little slant to it. And so does this light. Let's see if I can get it. I guess it ain't. Let's do it right there. There you go. Hold on. It's on there. Woo! That's a big battery. That boy still ain't charged up yet. God darn. It's 4 o'clock. That thing been charging since 1 o'clock. Man. I said, man. Hello, there I am. We are here. Oh, yeah. All right, so we got the basket on there. Now we gotta do the music. Yeah, we gotta do the music. We gotta do the music now. Woo! I was talking about the basket. You didn't see the black basket? I showed you both of them. I showed you the one it came with. And then I showed you, I put the one it came with inside the basket that we had on the bike. The one that it came with doesn't fold. And I actually sat it inside. And it still had that much room. Okay? So we can get more in that basket than we can get in the one it came with. So I took it off and I transitioned the basket on there. Whew. So it's paused, right? So what's the problem? A lot of people must be using the service right now. Are we congested or what? What's going on here? Because I know we're going to ban 13. Oh, they got us at 100. Okay. We only got 2 bars. No, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the other one. But right now, I went with the bigger of the two. I'm just catching my breath right now. Yeah, well, the one it came with, I took that off. And I put the black one that we had on the bike, the one that's see-through. And it folds up. I showed it to you, fold it up and not fold it up. Hold on a second. This is the basket expanded right now. This is the basket that it came with. Excuse me. What's that? Okay. And this is the basket I just put on there. And that's it folded up. See how it's folded up? You can see how bigger it is. Look how wide it is. I got it folded up. So now when we go, we're going to be able to put our stuff in the basket. I'm still going to bring the backpack. Now, I got to do the music. So give me a second and let me do the music. Our Bluetooth speaker. You gotta ring it up.
I come and go like a rah-rah-rah. They don't want the to be going nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running for the cash. I come and go like a rah-rah-rah. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the load, lurking in the mold like I'm running forward. Remember when we did it for life, you was noticing all these springs got me trimming a knife. Always on some new thing like riding the bike. Let's do things in one sitting, but I don't feel like selling for the time being. When I was young, I used to dream about the palm trees. After the summer achievements, I got a longer sleeve. Supposedly, think about it. In reality, you running out of options. Starting to see the coffin with the Bible preach. I'm way ahead on a private beach. My hair bleached on the cover of a magazine. I got the flavor doing push-ups on the coca bean. Doing all the things you can't imagine what it might be. All these women trying to write me. I get the message now, I know they wanna wife me. And not to mention all the cruises, I just went through all the heat. I broke through all the edges like a right G. Yeah, I come and go like a rah-rah-rah. They don't want the to be going nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running with the cash. I'm coming go like a rah-rah-rah. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the load, lurking in the mold like I'm running from the pole. Yeah, I clean it up cause I'm a hero in my own town. Whoa, we just running on our own now. Whoa, all these digits on my phone now. Working through the late night, that's just how it go down. Oh wow, put in work, I guess we'll work it out. Almost summer and the money almost running out. All this running up and down is getting funny now. I do it for myself and all you ever did was run your mouth. Yeah, we at the spot, they be stunning now. They don't see the bigger picture, we be cutting now. All I'm saying is the man that I'm becoming. He gon' take the new edition and then twist it like a plumber now. Yeah, I'm out here watching all these phony ones. Yeah, and they be thinking about my home runs. Oh, how they gon' catch me when I'm all around. Oh, I can't see why I didn't call it out. I come and go like a rah-rah-rah. They don't want the to be going nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running with the cash. I'm coming go like a rah-rah-rah. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the load, lurking in the mold like I'm running from the pole. Yeah, that's been my whole life, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I didn't know what to do. They just told me, you done took all you stole. They said to me, young Tui, you gonna have to work hard for it, you know. Ain't no going around.
All right, y'all, we getting it in.
You see what I did to you? You made this work.
All right.
I made this worse. We fell apart 1,000 times. You moved away. I'm here to stay. I wish I could go back in time. I'm so sorry that I hurt you so deep. Swear I spent the last few years just trying to change. I'm on my knees and I'm begging you, please. Is there any chance you're thinking about me? If I won't you come back to me? No mistake. Won't you come back to me? I just wanna let you know that I'll do anything to get you here. Oh, I could never let you go. I'll make it worth your while if you appear. If I change my face, won't you come back to me? Make no mistakes. Won't you come back to me?
She said, would you come back? She said she'll start smoking that crack when you come back. She said she'll start smoking that crack if only you come back. Wanna trust her?
We just go no, it can't come close. Got it for the low. Waiting for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go. I just can't come close. I'm looking for the loco. No, I don't wanna postpone. Yeah, whip it. I just wanna get it. Going all in and I won't stop winning. Whip it. I just wanna get it. Let it all go and I won't stop winning. No, I don't wanna hear about your front. Lot of bad stories coming out of one joint. I met a true bookie in the state of my mind. I don't know a lot of rookies coming over for the title, but I don't wanna fight. I just roll the dice. Do it for the money, yeah. Do it for the price. Take it like a man, I don't take advice. Put the money on the table like a Russian with spice. We just go no. You just can't come close. Got it for the low. Waiting for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go. You just can't come close. I'm looking for the loco. No, I don't wanna postpone. Yeah, whip it. I just wanna get it. Going all in and I won't stop winning. Whip it. I just wanna get it. Let it all go and I won't stop winning. No, it can't come close. Got it for the low. Waiting for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go. I just can't come close. I'm looking for the loco. No, I don't wanna postpone. Yeah, press roll, pick up the goal. Taking no loss, in my city no more, no stress. Pick up the goal, paying no dues, in my city no more. I got plenty more to say about the topic, the way I profit. I just went into the store and then I bought it. Yeah, you know, got it for the bare low. All the new additions I've been putting on the payroll. All this, I get emotional just thinking about it. Last week I won the poker with my drinking buddies. All this money coming in and yeah, of course I live right. And I just hope to keep my focus how I live about it. No, it can't come close. Got it for the low. Waiting for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah.
She said, get woman acts like a man. Hey, check this. Time after time. I don't care how you look. Don't care if you fine. Listen to me.
Common conundrum there. Good people question if there is one. Well, that is too good. Disregard the tiny victims. Think it's pretty hard living though. My father was a ladder. What if my blood goes flat? Particle not matter at all. If I fall, would you catch me? Or would you let me go?
Yo, this is comfortable.
Well, I guess I'll never.
That's comfortable.
Unless I trust you with my soul. Well, I guess I'll never know. Unless I trust you with my soul. But see, I'm so good at hiding it. So good at hiding it. I don't think I need to shine a light on it. I think my heart probably better off with this little bitty box where the sun don't shine and you can't see all its scars. See, it's a dark, dark world when your lights turned off and the chance doesn't feel worth taking anymore. Yeah, I'm so walled off that my walls got walls. So if you jump on defense, you end up in a hole. But if I fall, would you catch me? Or would you let me go? Well, I guess I'll never know. Unless I trust you with my soul. Well, I guess I'll never know. I can't trust you with my whole. All I got the pieces to get. All I got the pieces. All I know I'm evil. I'm the bad people. A past blood course through my veins. I hope it stops. My heart in a box nowadays. I hope it stops. It's a dark, dark world, but all you got is all your thoughts. And your inner demons start to look a lot more like the gods. All I see is false deities who promise our land inside the glory of God. But the conundrum of man got me thinking different. I wonder if I miss one. I'm so afraid that I miss something. Like I'm missing tiny victims. Cause my mother once told me and Pops are quite similar. And that got me scared. So even if you wanna hold my soul tight, I can't give it. It's like father like son, right?
Woo, I'm tired. Alrighty, y'all. I got the other light mounted. I got the Bluetooth speaker mounted. I got the power bank mounted. Okay? Woo. Young man is tired here. I've been working hard. So now, oh, and I took the battery. I took the battery out. And it's sitting on the side, next to the socket. I put it back on the bike. And it says It's fully charged. It says it's fully charged. But we're not going nowhere until it turns green. So, whew. I'm tired. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Now I gotta rig up. I got the saddlebag tied. And like I said, it'd be easier if I use that one, but that one worked when it went to. It got my nerves. And I just took the seat off and put the battery on. But let me tell you, and I also disconnected the back. Let me tell y'all something. Boy, that chair is comfortable. Let me tell you. That's comfortable. Now I didn't have to add the other headlight, but we need a power bank source. We need a power bank source. And for the Bluetooth. Well, how are we gonna play the music? Now we got a power bank inside the backpack. And that'll charge this phone and it'll power this phone. And so we got a power bank and we got 2 jacks there for the both of these. We got a power bank for the Bluetooth speaker and that light. Like I said, really didn't need it, but might as well. I'm just saying, might as well. You know? And by that being 20,000 milliamp, it's not gonna run out. So I need to attach those. I'm just resting for the month. I'm doing all this work. I ain't gonna want to do nothing tomorrow. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna wind up not doing nothing. Woo. So we're gonna bring all the parts down. It's gonna be 4 trips. You got the base and the stand. Then you got the back with the 2 wheels. You got the seat, and you got the battery. Woo! I'm tired, y'all. Still ain't done. I drove it up some so I can start charging stuff. Well, on my back. Okay, first thing, I didn't think about this at first. Hold on. My back. Oh, my back. This stuff is painstaking. I'm trying to think of what is the text. The text, okay. We should be able to open it up, right? Alright. First off, give that a push. Okay. Will it reach? Oh man. I'm trying to give me a hard time for. Oh, the world champion. So you love me. Alright, all 4 lights lit up. So you don't need much charge. All 4 of the lights lit up, let me think. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna let it charge for a minute anyway. A little bit of charge hit it. Can't hurt it. Man. Woo. I'm tired. I ain't gonna drive from it. Tired. Woo. Woo. I didn't mean to come over here. I came over here and said that. I wasn't supposed to. I know it. I wasn't supposed to. But I did. Whatever. Just couldn't go on with it. Help me out. Which way is it, man? Come on. Anyone say that? Maybe you don't like that one. Say, Under that. That big a deal. Okay, everywhere. You ain't gonna do my talking. Cool. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Okay, there you go. That's all it was. But charging, it ain't kicking out nothing good. Charging. All right. I'm sitting here working, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just sitting here working. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm tired. Now, I need to bring this. Try like this. Try it wrong. Where is it? Oh, that's all you gotta do? There you go. Okay. Now, you got two chargers here. What do you want to charge? I think the white one is longer. Let me charge this black light. And what else do you charge? What else do you charge? Plus, I want to add that light. No, there ain't no place. Alright. One longer. Quarter longer. Either. Do I reach? These are so hard to plug up. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. Hard to plug up. Plug that. Alright, y'all. I'm back. Woo! I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Camera charged up. It's still charging? Hold on. Oh, I'm in the pot. I'm hitting Wi-Fi, no wonder. It's charged up and ready to go. It's good. Y'all know I'm going down more and down and down. We going down and down about a second. Y'all notice that? He going down and down about a second. Woo! Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are or what you do from
Alrighty, y'all. We get ready to do Bible study. So I'm gonna stop this show and we're gonna come back and do Bible study. And then after that, we're going on the move. So I'll be back. 5:30. Peace, everybody. See y'all at 5:30.